roughly half of the families have access to internet through their phones, but the other half doesn't. So they're like being left behind because they don't have that kind of connection. My name is Mariana. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I'm executive director for Haciendo Camino. We've been working on the field for almost 15 years now, and we work in prevention and treatment of child malnutrition, and we support families and mothers, especially living in underserved communities and facing a lot of struggle and vulnerability. And even before quarantine was declared officially, we gathered up with the teams to start thinking and redesigning our internal processes, and also thinking about new strategies to reach the families while making sure they stay safe at home. We have 12 centers across the region and over 100 professionals working on the field. So it was a little bit challenging to make all these quick changes. But on the other hand, we are so used to work in crisis and with difficult situations that our team were very ready to face all these changes. We have social workers and nutritionists visiting the families while taking all the proper precautions. We're doing checkups with the children, bringing food, bringing supplies, and we're also creating content to spread information and also activities for the children so they can keep learning at home. We are also making sure that every family has the contact number from someone from our team, so they can text or call in case they have any doubt, any topic that they want to discuss, or even when they need a ear to listen to them and be there for them. Yeah, we see a little bit of everything. We see a lot of confusion, overwhelm, sadness, uncertainty, but also in some cases hope. We see a lot of adaptability, definitely, and a lot of new learnings, like for example with personal hygiene. Many families that we work with are finding really challenging to stay at home, and because some families are very large and they live in a small house, and also there's been an increase in domestic violence, unfortunately. Also, a lot of families working in formal jobs are losing that income, and children not going to school also puts an enormous burden on families and especially mothers in order to catch up with all the homework, all the activities, and also in terms of technology, it's even more visible. This pandemic is actually deepening a lot of chronic problems that we've been having over decades. So we have a lot of discussions going on about inclusive education, modernization of institutions, and investment in preventive measures. And I think that's good, but there's a lot of work to do while also navigating a deep economic crisis that we are undergoing in Argentina. Well, the most urgent need right now for the families is to be safe, well-fed, warm, and supported. Winter is coming here in the southern hemisphere, and with that, all the winter disease that adds up to the COVID situation. So prevention and assistance with food and supplies for us is key. And we're really grateful for La Caja in Argentina. They help us raise funds to get supplies and to get food to reach these families. So that's been an enormous support for us. And from the organization viewpoint, our priority is keeping our professionals, our employees safe, not overworked, and cared for. They are heroes in this as well, and we want to keep them safe as well.